Everyone, heed closely what I'm about to say. While you were on Soria, a colossal aparoid armada appeared. The majority of the Cornerian defense fleet was decimated.
No! How could this happen? While we were busy, they...
The one silver lining is that you are all okay. You're our last hope, Star Fox. The invasion is progressing at an incredible speed.
Rob, what are the conditions on the surface?
Radar jammers are in place. Radar use is impossible.
Dang it!
The enemy is using radar jamming devices based on technology we know nothing of.
That's not important. We can still demolish them.
Possibly, but you must attack them directly from the surface. Please, Fox, I'm already...
General? General Pepper!
Oh no! He's in serious trouble.
Forget this. I'm going planetside to take out the radar jammers.
What? Going solo again?
We can't take the risk of all of us getting killed, can we? If I don't make it back, I want you to go next.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of here and smash those blasted radar jammers, will you?
Well guys, it's one problem after another. Hello everybody, I'm your brother 9 and welcome back to Star Fox Assault. In the last episode, we saved Saria. In this episode, we need to save our home planet, Corneria.
Did they say this is Corneria? This is Fox. I'm going to destroy the radar jammers.
Don't worry about all the enemies. Concentrate your fire on the radar jammers.
Understood.
So what Peppy said there right at the beginning is actually very important. Getting your combos up in this level isn't really doable by taking out the enemies. You don't need to worry about all these small enemies right here. You're not gonna have to worry about them to actually get your combo up. Instead, you want to grab a sniper that they so thankfully give you right at the beginning, and you're going to see these targets right here. These guys, they have an eye. You have to shoot the eye, but they don't open up unless you're looking at them. So those are the targets we're going to be taking out in this level. It's different from the spawners. But if from right where you start out, if you come over here to the left, we're going to come up onto this building because there's an S flag right here that we can grab. So yeah, we already got our first S flag. Fantastic. Now, we're going to be heading kind of over this way because there's another S flag this over here. We really don't have to worry about enemies so much on this level. As long as we're not getting hit by them, that's the important thing. We don't have to worry about taking them, too many of them, out in terms of getting combos. Really, your combos are going to come from later in the level, so don't worry about taking the enemies out. Just as long as you can, you know, survive and you can use your sniper to actually take out the radar jammers, then it's no problem. Because that is kind of a problem when you're trying to take out the radar jammers and you didn't take all the enemies out in the area, and then they'll kind of body you. But as long as you take all the enemies out, then you can safely shoot all the enemies in the area. We're coming up here because there's going to be an S flag on this side. There's a bunch of these small bros. It seems the aparoids have taken over some of the Cornerian races. Oh, and I fell. Well, isn't that fantastic? That might happen quite a few times in this level. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too good at staying on top of these buildings here. I usually fall off when I'm trying to fight. Oh, I did not mean to shoot that early. Okay, hold up, we got this. And it's good that we got a rocket launcher because now we can take out these bros and not hit ourselves or fall off. Thankfully, there was a nice little ledge there for me to grab. Not bad, not grab, to land on. So we have our second S flag. I'm going to try and take out some radar jammers. I know there's some somewhere. Yeah, this guy over here. He's not going to be a problem. Yeah, okay. I wonder if there are any other ones. Oh, we can get this guy right here, if he will thankfully look at me. Oh, there's another one over here. He seems like he's going to be hard to get. He's kind of behind. Did I get him? No. I'm going to try... Oh, yeah, got him. Alright, cool. He's a little hard to get because he's behind the smoke, but if you do get him, then that's good. You can also grab him from later in level. We're going to head over there a little bit later in this level. Well, that's most of that right now. So you want to save your rocket launcher because Crystal here is going to have some problems. And you'll notice we don't have any way to get into the air. And the only way to take these enemies out is with the rocket launcher. They only take one hit from the rocket launcher, thank goodness. But if you do run out, it's kind of hard to get them. You can also use the charge shot, and I think, yeah, you use the charge shot, that'll do it too. That used to be one of the hardest ones for me to do, just because I wasn't very good, and I honestly didn't know to use the rocket launcher, just aim on them, and I'd be trying to sit there and shoot them with just my regular blaster all day. I was kind of a scrub as a kid. But now that I know better, it's not too much of a problem. The enemies in the sky move really, really slowly in this stage, so it's actually really easy to hit them all, even while you're on the ground. So you can see that there's a couple radar jammers over here, but there's also a lot of enemies. You have to take these out, otherwise you are going to get absolutely bodied by them trying to shoot those radar jammers. This is where any kind of hits come from on the ground, is just trying to get yourself a safe space to take out the radar jammers, because it takes a while to wait for them to kind of turn around, look at you, and then they open their eye. Yeah, so you have to make sure you take out all the enemies, because this kind of stuff happens all the time. I think that's all of them though. Maybe. Oh wait, there's this crow over here too. So usually the air enemies don't try and hit you too much. They just kind of do their own thing, and if they happen to hit you, then they hit you, but otherwise they're not much of a problem. Hopefully I can get both of these guys. Yeah, oh, I thought I had them. And I think there was a third one up here. Yeah, look at this. Got him. And there's also, not just those guys, there's an S flag over here. So we're going to grab that while we're at it as well. There's health if you're going to need it, and there's some more rocket launchers. So if you're getting here faster than I am and you need Hub Crystal, then there you go. Or, you know, just take out turrets and those kind of things. Rocket launchers are always good. They give you a refill on your sniper, so that's fantastic. Our S flag is going to be right over here, right here. And there's also a couple other stuff I want to grab. I'm going to grab this machine gun and this barrier just in case. And I think, yeah, there's a life here too. So I'll grab that as well. We're going to head over towards this last target, because the last few S flags are going to be over there too. Not this bro. This bro's real close. The last target after him, that one all the way over there, that's where we're going, because not only is our last target over here, but our last S flag is going to be this way too. I think, oh, we got 2 S flags left actually, and they're both in the same place though, so we're heading along that direction. If he would just look at me, maybe, yeah, got him. Alright, so now we can use the radar. Peppy's gonna send us a nice little landmaster. He's gonna send us an R-Wing. We're gonna go grab that, but there's a couple places we have to go first. One of them being up here. This is where our 4th S flag is gonna be. It's this building that says Ward Office. It must be a police building or something, but whoa, hold up. Wow, that shadow looks so weird. I don't know how my shadow's up there, but whatever. Usually, every other time I've come up here, there's been a bunch of enemies chilling right there, but whatever, I'll take it. Less enemies I have to worry about, the better. And there's no enemies there either. I wonder if that's because I usually don't take out all the targets first. Interesting. So taking out all the targets first made all those enemies despawn. Not bad. So there's our 4th S flag, and you can see our R-Wing that we're looking for is right there, so it's very conveniently close. It will be up here every single time that it comes. Every single time you do this mission, this is where the R-Wing will always be. And our last S flag is right here. How convenient is that? All S flags. We're only 7 minutes into the level, and we took out all the targets, and now we get an R-Wing.
What the? Oh. Guess I let my guard down.
You're a pitiful sight, pup.
A wolfen? Wolf! Ah! Yeah! Wolf! What are you doing here?
You're the one who dropped in unannounced. And if anyone's gonna tan your hide, it's gonna be me.
Right.
Wolf, wipe that stupid look off your mug. We're not done yet. You're on my wolf and fox. Don't disappoint me. Don't worry about him. You're like Wolf's surrogate gun.
Go ahead and blunder, and you'll end up as a target.
Oh yeah, we're riding on top of Wolf's wing. How cool is that? So I'm going to be trying to quiet down a couple times during this section because there's a lot of really good dialogue that goes on between all the characters. So I'm just going to try and quiet down whenever I know that there's a line coming up so that you guys can hear them and it's not me babbling over them.
Oh no, one of my favorite cafes got totaled. When this is all done, I want a first-class meal.
Ugly bugs. It's no fun fighting unshakable enemies.
Oh, Panther, don't worry. While I can't buy you a first-class meal, I'll have Slippy buy you a drink sometime, okay? So I mentioned earlier in this level that it's not important to build up your combos early on because at this section, as long as you keep your combo going throughout the whole thing, you are guaranteed to get the silver badge score. It's incredibly easy. You also have to save Falco as this goes on, but I mean, it's not really much of a problem. If you shoot him, he says something funny, he's like, what are you aiming at, or something like that, whatever. But this section is just really easy to get through. You don't have to worry about our combos whatsoever. And it's actually, honestly, one of my favorite sections in the game. I really, really like all of these wing riding sections. And since we're riding with Wolf, it's the best wing riding section that you can actually possibly get.
You're doing okay. I'd expect nothing less from my rival.
Well, looks like I'm better than the bird. You're not too shabby, Wolf.
Looks like we can rely on you.
We can rely on him to fly smoothly, but we can't rely on him to be in Smash Brothers now, can we? So I mentioned that this is my favorite section in the entire game, this specific part right here, but this whole level is actually my favorite level along with Sargasso Space Hideout. Those two are my favorite levels in the entire game, and mainly because, you know, you see Wolf, you fight them in that Sargasso Space Hideout, but then this one because we get to ride on Wolf's wing. It's just so cool.
You want to ride on my wing, Crystal?
As long as I'm covering Fox.
Okay, fine.
Back off, Panther. Just who do you think you are? You're nobody compared to me. I am the Great Fox. And thank you, Crystal. That's how you know you got a good girl, when she knocks off all them suitors.
Sorry about what happened earlier, Fox.
It's got a wing maybe right there.
Shut your trap, Lizard, or you and I are gonna scrap.
So one reason that I really like these wing riding sections is because they're very cinematic. You get on the wing of whoever you're riding and you kind of fly slowly around the levels, and the levels are crafted beautifully. So getting a chance to see the level for all its glory is just really cool, and that's why I love these sections.
Wing riding's quite a thrill.
You're looking good, big guy.
I'm looking forward to the day I can fight you.
Man, Panther's hitting on everybody right now. And look, even Crystal knows that these levels are pretty sweet. She agreed, wing riding is a thrill, even though it's not very hard, it's just super cool. I really hope that they come back for Star Fox Zero, but I doubt it.
Wow, take me for a ride someday.
Quit your croaking, Toady.
I am so sorry, Slippy. You won't be getting a ride today because today is the day that me and Wolf are gonna ride off into the sunset, happily, hand in hand.
Unknown vessel approaching at high speed.
Another enemy? Hold it. That silhouette. Is that the General's flagship?
Is that you, Fox? Too late. The aparoids.
General, it can't be.
They took me. My body is no longer under my control. No. This is my final request. Destroy this ship. Destroy me.
Don't say that. I can't.
You would make me an accomplice to these fiends?
That's the truth of it. Accept it, Fox.
Why? Why is this happening? No!
Well, I guess we have our boss now. General Pepper is the boss of this stage.
What are you aiming at?
And That's something I never showed before, but you can actually shoot Wolf, and he'll be like, "What are you aiming at?" When Falco had, oh well, I'm getting hit. When we were riding on Falco, that Falco would say something too. He's like, "What is it? Hunting season or something like bird season?" He says something along those lines. But this battle right here isn't too hard. The hardest part is actually this attack right here. He's gonna send out all these things, and you want to shoot them all, and then you want to shoot him. But if you don't, then you get hit a bunch. It kind of sucks. How he attacks is really based upon if you get how do I word this? So he'll charge up his attacks. So like right here, he's charging it up. But if you're shooting him enough times, he'll actually get like sent flying back, and he won't do his attack. Most of his attacks are like that. The only two that aren't are when he sends those weird black triangle bros, I don't know, with these things, these wishbone things right here. Yeah, this attack, and then the missile attack is another attack that he doesn't do that. Otherwise, all his attacks are going to be based upon you needing to hit him a bunch of times before he actually does it. Like right there, he would have sent another one of those green balls, but he didn't because we took him out fast enough. And once you get him to a certain point, he's going to continuously do this, where he's going to come up and try to attack you before you hit him. He's going to come up behind you the whole time. He's going to do it a bunch of times in a row. I think if you hit at his head, it actually makes it go by faster. It takes less hits if you hit him in the head. I'm not entirely sure about that, but usually he never ever hits me as long as I'm aiming at his head. So I'm pretty sure it makes a difference. It's really not that hard whatsoever. As long as you're holding the button, it's like super easy. And I think you have to do it 5 times before he starts to do other things. It might be 6. I think that's 6 right there. Maybe it's more. More? Maybe? Yes. I think it's... Okay, so it was 7? Yeah, so then he goes back to doing his regular kind of stuff over here. Shooting these... He starts to shoot them out faster than before. And the missiles aren't a problem, but when he does those weird, fancy wishbone things, that's when it gets to be dangerous, because these things shoot really fast. But if you shoot them in the order that they open up, it's not too much of a problem, because the first time that you do this, that you see those, they all open at the same time, and then they shoot at the same time. The second time, it's just shoot them whichever one opens up, because they open up one at a time. But we did it fantastically, and we completed the mission. We finished off General Pepper. Too bad, so sad.
General Pepper! Peppy! General, are you all right?
Is that you, Peppy? What have you done?
Looks like I'll never make retirement now. Oh. Peppy, contact the medical corps. One way or another, my duty's done.
I owe you my life on that one, Wolf. Thanks.
I thought I told you. I didn't come here to save you.
Even so.
So how long you plan on taking up space on my wing?
Oh.
Fox, let me give you one piece of advice. Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act.
Wolf. All ships are home. Minus a certain someone, that is.
Things always seem to go like this, huh?
Alright, so we did it. I told you that I would get easily over the badge score. Look at that. almost 400 over the badge score. That's how easy it is to get the badge score in this level. If you want to get the bronze badge score, it's 350. Wow, super easy. And if you want to get the gold badge score, it's 1,600. So yeah, it's not that hard to get the badge score in this level. They pretty much give it to you. As long as you survive the level, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it from this level. I really like this level, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the little banter there at the end with all the different characters saying different things. Panther, Leon, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Wolf, all of them saying all this different stuff to each other. That's probably one of my favorite parts of this level. If you did like this video, please click that like button. It really helps a lot. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can always click the next episode, you can click the playlist, or you can click subscribe and you'll be seeing stuff from me every day. And I hope that I will see you in the future, and I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for watching.